is what gives you the power, and what gives you the push to work past what's going on when life happens, because the enemy is going to make sure life happens. But I say, like Sheila Van said tonight, I ain't putting on no jogging suit because I ain't running. He better get his jogging suit on because he the one who's gonna run. I ain't running from no devil. I ain't fleeing from no devil. I ain't scared of the devil. Let's stand in his face and tell him that he's the one who has to go. And stop running from him when he brings something in your life, and stand up in his face and tell him that he's the one who has to go. And so before I go into what I wanted to talk about tonight, I wanted to talk about two things. The Magic Takes the Motor City. I don't know if whoever, I don't know, I'm hoping all of you would want to win, to go to that, to spend some time with the national sales directors, a couple of which won't even be nationals anymore. That thing just kind of hit me in my gut because I was in when it wasn't that time yet. I've only been in 4 years, but I was able to sit with all of them my first year as a director at seminar, and be with them and laugh with them, and they just, for them to be millionaire women, they're just so down to earth and so loving and so welcoming. And Desiree got a chance to experience Sabrina Goodman Monday in Dallas, and she just so down to earth and so outgoing, and when you talk to them, you just keep a tissue in your purse. And because for real, they really pull you from, they reach down on the inside of you, and they really pour, and they help you to understand the magnitude of who you are in this business, and why it's important for you to be a national sales director. They ain't even talking to you about directorship, they're talking about to you about national. They talk about you keeping the integrity of who we are in this Mary Kay world. And they have made a footprint, and we are responsible for continuing the footprints, and that they don't stop once they leave, that we continue on the legacy of what has been put into this company over the years. And so Magic Takes the Motor City. In order for you to win that, you need to be on target for your car by May, I believe it is. By May, you need to be on target for your car. So what does that mean? You and your team on target for the car, even if you're not in the IQ. On target for your car means that you need to do $5,000 in a month with your team. I believe that is the only qualification for, I need to look at this flyer. Let me pull it up.
$5,000 and 5 people. Five active.
Yeah. You got it? Because I can pull up the flyer or not. Because Peggy sent it to me today. What I want to say is this. I don't want to be sitting at Magic Take the Motor City and ain't none of my people there. Because the speed of the leader is the speed of the team, which means that if I run and make it happen, you got to do the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? This is not a one-man show. This is not about one person, the director winning and you not winning. This is us as a team. We make up a body, just like Christ, the body of Christ. We're one body, many members, but one body. So the hand can't be doing one thing and the foot doing something else. You look a little bit slow. The whole body needs to be doing the same thing. The same thing, okay? So, matter of fact, here it is right here. All right, so, excuse me 1 second, I'm sorry. Yes. All right, here we go. Magic Takes the Motor City. So now, winning this event, you can win a breakfast, and you can win going to Nationals House with the directors to have with Nationals. At Nationals House. And that's such an awesome thing. You say, well, I've been to a big house before, blah, blah, blah. That ain't even the point. Right. That ain't even the point. The point is that you're going to get to go and sit with some women who are where you want to be. Mm-hmm. The point is they're going to pour into you and talk to you and see where you are and challenge you and take your excuses and take your fear and all of those things that you're doing. And I was asking the Holy Ghost last night when I prayed, I said, what is it? What is it that is happening with the women? They said they're working in a faith-based business with a fear-based life. And I sat up in my bed. Y'all working in a faith-based business with a fear-based life. You can't mix the two. They don't mix. It's like oil and water. They're not going to stay together. You either going to have fear or you either going to have faith. Mary Kay built this company on faith, and that's why when some of the times you try to do something that ain't working because you're working it out of fear instead of working it in faith, knowing that it's gonna work, knowing that it's gonna happen, knowing that you gotta do the work, because faith without works is dead. You can't pay your way, you gotta work your way. Understand? You gotta believe that God, let me tell you this, if you are in this business, I said it last night, nothing is by happenstance. Everything is by divine providence, which means God knew that you was gonna sign a contract for Mary Kay Cosmetics. And you can say, well, if it's God's will, no, it's God's will, because it's his will that we prosper and be in health even as our souls prosper. So it's his will for you to be here, because he desires for you to prosper. And he desires for you to prosper. And this is his own, this Mary Kay is God's playground. He called the rules here. If you go to anything that they have, they're always talking about biblical principles. They quote scriptures. If you went to our director's class at career conference, let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all class did, but we sitting up in there grabbing tissue. People was quiet trying to pass tissue down the road. And all the lady was talking about, she was in Corinthians. She was talking about Dr. Stanley. That class, the first class that it was all biblical principles. And I said, well, Lord, what is it that I need to teach them and train them on? God said they know how to do a facial. They got the CD and they got a book. They know how to sell the product. All they got to do is ask somebody. Everybody's doing all the steps that it takes to do it. What you're not doing is believing. The enemy punch you in the jaw and you turn to him and say, okay, I'm going to go sit down. It ain't working. It look like it ain't happening. You throw your hands up in the air and go sit in the corner and cry. You put it off your business all month long and wait till the last week and try to make it happen. The devil is a lie. See, this is the thing. I got to come for what you're doing so that you won't do it. Am I making sense? I got to come for where you stutter stepping to make sure that what you want for your life is going to happen. I'm here to make sure your life happens the way that you want it to happen. That's why I'm here. I'm a representation, you are too, of Jesus Christ in the earth. And he came that we might have life and that we would have it more abundantly, not that we would have it in lack. Not that we would have it in fear. Not that we would have it in laziness. Not that we would have it with excuses. Not that we would have it sitting there waiting on something to drop out of the sky. He is waiting to give us the abundance, but he's waiting on us to be in position to receive it. But you can't have a fear-based life working a faith-based business. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. So either you're going to take off fear and put on faith, or either you're going to wear fear and just cause yourself to fail. Or you're going to cause God to push you in a place where you got to believe. You ain't got no choice. And yes, I said ain't got no. I know what I said. Oh, yes, Lord. You know your first lady.
Yes, I do.
You have to put yourself in position to say, you know what? I'm going to believe this thing no matter what it looks like. Because here's the thing. The body works together so that the whole body can win. And we all fighting for the same cause. It's faith, right? We fight for the same cause in the body of Christ so that we all can come into the knowledge of Jesus Christ and help other people become a part of the body. It's the same concept in Mary Kay. We all working for the body so that we can be victorious in the end. We already know it's a fixed fight, but you got to go through it. This fight fixed.
Yeah.
If you on the bottom, that just means it ain't over. If you not winning at this moment, it just means that the fight ain't over. But your faith should cause you to push the devil off and stand back up and say, I'm not gonna stay down on the ground because you knocked me down. Okay? So we gotta come away from where we are in our thought process and in how we handle this. So back to the Magic Takes the Motor City thing. It should be everything Mary Kay is offering for you to win, you should win it. I don't care if they're offering a carrot. I don't care if they're offering 10-cent bottles, Coke bottles from back in the day. I don't care what it is. You should be wanting to win it. And let me help you with this. Excuses died on the cross.
Wow.
Stuff that we use excuses, well, this is happening, well, that's happening. Let me ask you this. Do you still go to work when stuff happens?
Amen.
Who you go to work for? Besides the people who got their own stuff. But who do you go to work for when stuff happening? When your marriage rocky at home, or your kids acting crazy, or something's happening at your house, do you still go to work?
Mm-hmm.
Do you work and do what they tell you to do?
Mm-hmm.
So God's saying, why you gonna work in my business and to do what I tell you to do?
Wow.
Because he the boss of this.
Wow.
So if God was gonna fire us, we all be insubordinate. Because we work in his business our way. I just let that song sit there right there. As they say.
I got it.
I'm gonna sit there right there. Because we have spoken that we want to be millionaires. We millionaires, we gonna get this car, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna do this and this. You speak well, but you don't act well. Amen, like.
Amen.
Because let me tell you something, and I'm going back to Magic Testimony City. Me, myself, and I can put myself on front because I don't mind talking about and telling on me. I told the Lord that I was ready for what he said for my life. That's what I said. But when stuff started happening, I was like, whoa. I've had my foot on the brake so tough. The Holy Ghost was like, if you don't lift your foot up and let's go, I'll give you the instructions in the air. You ain't got to know everything. Just come on. Y'all can catch that later.
Amen.
Amen.
I had to listen to that because I knew nothing when I became a director. I'm getting ready to learn from Desiree. I didn't go to director's training. I didn't come here to be a director. So I thought I came to get a Malibu and I didn't know what was next because I didn't even think that far ahead. I just thought, we're going to win the car. So I walked in faith, but I ain't planning for what was next because I didn't even know what was next. I didn't even know the levels in Mary Kay. Tony and my mama was teaching me the whole way. I was like, what's next? What you supposed to do? What happened? Right. I had no clue what the Sam Jones I was doing. And still kind of don't. They still laughing. That's just like, Angela, it's all right. Just keep going. Right? But you know why? Because I know God is in the driver's seat.
Yes, Lord.
He ain't my co-pilot. He the pilot.
Yes, Lord.
When I see them co-pilot bumper stickers, I'll be like, oh, let me get away from you because you've been crashing into me. Because that means that you the pilot and God riding in the passenger seat. No, he's the pilot. He drives the plane. And when we get uncomfortable, we want to jump over there in the passenger, in the driver's seat and throw God in the passenger seat. Hold on, we need to slow down, Jesus. Hold on, you taking me too fast. Wait a minute, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, I got to get that pain to get here. Oh, I got to lose these people to get there. Oh, some folk got to die for me to go here. It hurt too bad. God already know the path that he charts out for us to get where we need to go. The thing is that we got to set what he does on the way. We have to. Because he knows what it takes to get you out of you. Because we comfortable being us. In an uncomfortable life. We comfortable being uncomfortable. We got that as long as syndrome. Just as long as I got the lights on. Just as long as I got some food in the refrigerator. Just as long as I got a car to drive and a roof over my head, I am all right. I don't have to have extra. But you really want extra, but you're too fearful to push out for it and ask God for it. And then when you ask for it, you're too scared to work for it. Or you're too tired. But let the right person call you. You ain't tired.
Right. That's exactly right. Amen. Amen.
Okay? It's going to take you making up your mind that you're a millionaire. First of all, you got to know that's who you are. And God set you right in the middle of something that will provide that life for you. But the question is, do you want it or not?
Yes.
Do you really want it? Or do you want to live in your pity party about what's going on in your life?
Oh, the devil's a lie.
How long you going to stay there? Don't invite me because I'm not coming.
That's exactly right.
I had a moment the other week. My daughter's death date is April 22nd. Cried my little eyes out. Went on to the cemetery, cleaned off her headstone, stood out there, and you know what? After I cried, I thought about that thing and I said, Lord, I just thank you. I don't like how it had to happen, but I thank you. She not suffering. She wasn't meant to be here the full time. She came, she did her assignment, and she in the ground. God said, now you got seed in the ground to produce fruit.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, hear me tonight.
Mm.
I got a seed in the ground that's now producing fruit in my life. Y'all, whatever your seed, God gonna reveal what your seed is, cause y'all looking kind of crazy. But what did you have to lose to gain? Cause my life is better now than it was when she was here. Not that I didn't love her, but God had purpose for that. There's purpose in it. He know what your excuse is, so he gonna take it away. He know what your crutch is, so he gonna take it away. My husband, Lord said, time for him to go for the next level. All hell broke loose. Whenever the Lord assigns promotion to your life, all hell breaks loose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit that right there.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen.
Whenever promotion, you want to know if you get ready to go to another level, look at what's happening in your life. If everything cool right now, you're not fitting to move. But if everything don't look right, the enemy always tip his hand, because he does that because he don't want you to be equipped or ready or even looking for another level. He wants you to think that all this stuff is happening and you're going to be in it forever. No, you're not. This is the thing that's going to shape you to go to the next place in your life. This is the thing that's going to promote you. Pain always brings promotion.
Yes.
Because it is through the pain that you birth. You can't push a baby out unless you feel the pain.
That's right, girl.
It's the contractions that help you give birth. So what I need y'all to do is, when you start feeling the pain, I need you to brace yourself and breathe through it. Some people count, some people breathe, do whatever it is you need to do, but I need you to get through the pain so you can get to your promise. Because as long as you keep on sitting there and you want to be numb to it, you can be so numb. I talked about this in here before, that you can't feel the contractions and then the baby can't come because there's nothing to help you push. You gotta feel the pain. Y'all know that, y'all nurses. But because you feel the pain, you don't sit up there and clench up and say you ain't gonna do it. Because in the fullness of time, you ain't got no choice but to deliver.
Amen.
Oh, y'all, yes.
Amen.
Yes.
In the fullness of time, you ain't got no choice but to deliver. Because when God says it's time to go to the next place, whatever holding you at that place you at, he getting ready to shake that thing loose. So you better get ready. Whatever you hold to, you better let it go voluntarily.
Right.
Whatever excuse you hold to, you better release that thing voluntarily. Because God ready, you want so much, you tired of where you are. You need more money. You need this. You need that. You got to do this. You got to do that. And God like, okay, well, I got it right here for you. It's available. When you going to come get it? Magic takes the Motor City. All of these things. I'm talking to God about this business. Talk to him like never before. Because what I know is everybody is in different places in this thing, but he has promotion for everybody.
Yes.
You understand that? So, Magic takes the Motor City. I'm looking at what it is. I'm like, God, you putting us around all of these nationals. He said, yeah, so you all can learn what to do, because you all are going to be nationals. I got a team of nationals. I know I do. Nobody got to tell me. I don't care if you nod your head yes or no. It don't make a difference to me. But the question is are you going to go get it? Do you want the suit Chris Ellis have on?
Yes.
Do you want $26,000 in 30 days?
Yes.
That's your money.
Yes.
Do you want to drive free for 22 and a half? What did she tell us last night? It's 23 years now. 23 years she's been driving free. Go all over the country and don't pay nothing to get boxes in the mail with luggage tags with your itinerary to go on a free cruise with the Mary Kay flag hanging from the ship that you didn't pay for out your pocket. Now, ain't none of us got it like that. If you do, let me know so I can be your best friend.
I'm just trying to cool you get to come.
I'm just saying, we going on a cruise, but our church paying for it. It ain't Mary. And the Transformation Christian Church flag will not be flying from the bottom. Hear me tonight. And then go to me first. We gotta quit making excuses and moonwalking when it get tight. Because the enemy counting on you sitting down when it get tight. He counting on that. Ain't no way in the world. Let me tell you this. I ain't never called my team so much since I've been in the business. Because we got somewhere to be. And regardless as to what you want to say, even as she said to me last night, she said, Angela, she said, make your team winners. So whatever I got to do to make you a winner, that's what it's going to be. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to win or quit. Because there's no reason why we can't win when Mary Kay has set everything in place that we need to win. Gloria, wait till y'all meet her and sit with her and talk to her. This woman, she don't just make $1 million a year. Hear what I'm trying to tell you? She from the D. She graduated from Redford High School. She dyslexic, a domestic abuse. She went to Harvard Law School with a black eye for 12 years. To school and all the Harvard and all the schools she went to, she had them black eyes for 12 years. And she still went. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all get that.
Amen.
So what's your excuse again? She had a joke of beating the devil out of her that she was married to for 12 years. She graduated from Harvard dyslexic. She had to have somebody read to her. Your excuse is what again? Nothing. Nothing. Y'all can read nothing. All the words, then they go the same way. Y'all have to have somebody read to you. Anybody getting beat at home? If you are, we want to help you. I'll give you the code to text right now. We got one for Mary Kay. If you're scared to say it in front of everybody else, just see me at the end. You never know. And we not doing this because what? Now we came from the projects. What are the national? Projects. I mean, I'm just trying to hear what the problem is. Besides you being in your own way. That's it. But when you gonna get out the way? Why am I saying this? Why am I saying the hard things? Because we're used to somebody petting our pity. It's gonna be all right. You can do it. Just come on. The devil is a lie. Now while I'm standing up here with these swole ankles and these pumps, trying to be cute, because it was what Mary Kay required. They had on jeans and t-shirts where I came from. I'm sitting up there with this big old dress on. And changed my jacket in the car. Had on a sweater. Brought my jacket in the car. Got myself together. Because in order to win, you gotta press your way. Cadillacs don't just drop in your lap at Mary Kay. BMWs and whatever y'all wanna drive, it ain't gonna just drop out the sky in your lap. You gotta do something to make it happen. And when your win don't win, my win don't win. But the devil is a lie, because I'm going to win.
Oh, amen.
Oh.
Amen.
I know what you heard.
Amen.
And guess what? Y'all going to win.
Amen.
Because I'm not finna be having National asking me about names. Understand she know your name. We sat at dinner last night. She was pointing tables. And what about? What about? And what about? And what's she? And what's the team? And blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. You a director. Where that's the right. Listen, when I tell you she hold me, who going in DIQ next, Angela? What they looking like? How Shay coming? Oh, you know she know your name. She know Tony name. She know your name, Tina Johnson. Yeah, she know. I just thought I'd just tell you that. She know she need a name. She know y'all name. If y'all don't think she know y'all name, Please understand she know your name. And if she didn't know it before last night, she knows it from last night. Please understand. And when she asked me, she's like, send me that number. She will ask me for your phone numbers. Don't be surprised. I told her, don't worry about it, I gave her a disclaimer. Okay. She just here to help the wagon. Help push the wagon up the hill. You here to push the wagon. But the bottom line to that is, she wants your success because guess what? She wants more than just Angela to be a national. Understand that? She want to see y'all making $10,000, $11,000, $20,000 in 30 days. Yes, you can do it. But that fear right now gripping you like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do that. Yes, you can. I hear it in y'all spirit. I can hear it. I feel it. I feel your fear. I can feel it. You ain't got to tell me. You scared of your own success. You don't know if you can do it. I hear you. You can do it. Who said you couldn't?
Wow.
You. The enemy. We gonna have some car drivers up in here on target by the end of this month and by the end of next month. You getting in that red jacket. You gonna keep on asking. You gonna ask more people this week than you ever asked before. I'm making y'all make some big goals that scare you. Because understand this, fear will come. But the thing is, you gotta feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm preaching more than I ever have since I've been preaching. I was all geeked because last month I preached every week just about. That's the most I've preached in a month since I've been preaching. I preach every week. So I was geeked like, yes, May coming. I only got 3 things. One of them a prayer breakfast. It's only about 10 minutes. One of them is one that got me shaking in my boots, but I'm gonna go in there and preach my head off. Understand? Me and the Holy Ghost.
Yep.
We gonna go in the Lady James church and preach. That ain't mean much to you, but y'all don't understand what it is. That's a bigger platform than I've ever preached on. Okay? She had Prophet Bynum and all those folks preaching at her church. So she bring in Angela Caldwell to preach there. Yeah.
Amen.
She had Brian Carn the other week. And Bishop Dale, the platform name. And then she bringing me in to preach their pre-Women's Day on the Tuesday. She said, I've been hearing about you. When God ready to promote you, he'll put your name out there and you won't even know how we got there. Right? People say, oh, you Desiree? Because guess what? The Nationals was talking, Sabrina, I don't know how she know your name. Somebody know your name because National was like, they were talking about Desiree. Did you introduce yourself to somebody? Do some people know your name down there? Nobody knew your name down the whole thing? Somebody knew your name. Somebody knew your name. Because National said, that's how National knew you. Besides knowing, she knew. So you ain't got to put your own name out there. God will do it. So I was geeked about my little 3. I was geeked. I was all happy. Phone ring today. I answered the phone. It's my husband. Hey, babe. Yeah, so you know, Pastor such and such, his mama just died. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm sympathizing. I'm thinking we just having a conversation. And he was saying he was looking for a powerful woman of God to preach in his church on Mother's Day. And I was happy with my little 3 because I wasn't trying to preach every week again like I did because there's a push to prepare and it's a push to preach. And it's warfare you got to go through for each time that you preach. So them 5 times I preached last month wasn't no joke for me. It was the biggest push and challenge that I had ever done. And I was happy that it was over. He says, somebody told him if he wanted a powerful woman of God, he needed to call Cadwell's wife.
Wow.
I still don't know who this somebody is.
Yes, you do.
Right? I'm saying, and I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not saying this to say, oh, go ahead. No, I ain't saying none of that. I'm saying go Jesus. Because he making me uncomfortable because he prepared me for the platform that he promised.
Yes.
My husband says, you can say no if you want to though, babe. I'm like, that's Mother's Day. What you mean? That's Mother's Day. I want to be at church with y'all. Oh, but babe, you could just come after it's over, but you just told me I could say no.
I love my pastor.
I said, okay, I'll go. Okay, babe, okay, babe, you don't got to go. Because he can tell I'm like, sir. He like, but you know, his mama just that. Forget it, I'm going to do it. So this man finna call my phone at 8:30. This pastor. It just so happens to be the church where Tina came out of.
Wow.
And the man of God texted me and was like, I'm looking forward to hearing you.
Wow.
And I'm looking.
Wow.
So now I went from 3 engagements to 4 again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which means I gotta be prepared for 4 different, which puts me in the Bible more than I've been in it.
Yes, Lord.
Period. Hear what I'm saying to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
I need y'all to catch my story for your life. Which puts me in study mode more than ever
Yes,
before,
Lord.
in God's face more than ever before, and pushes me out of a job that I shouldn't have been on in the first
Yes.
place.
Yes.
Yes. God, like, I'm gonna grace you to be there. I'm gonna give you grace. I ain't gonna slap your head, but you coming out that door. Because I told you I was taking you to a place. And I can't take you if you sit and still. Yes. I need you to catch it for your life. Don't hear it from me. I need you to hear this for you. And I'm only telling y'all what the Holy Ghost told me tell tonight. Y'all know I ain't talking about no facials, how many of these it take to do this, because y'all already know the formula. You know that if you sell 10 satin heads, it's $370.10. I ain't got to tell y'all that. Training. I'm telling y'all the faith-based stuff. I'll give you a couple numbers, but I'm going to tell these folk in here know. Okay? It's pushing me to do what he ordained me to do. That's why you're uncomfortable on your job. God pushing you to do what he ordained you to do.
Yes, Lord.
That's why you're uncomfortable right now. Because he's pushing you to do what he ordained you to do. He ain't say sit and have a pity party. Let me tell you this. You get 15 minutes of pity with me, and after that, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Because life is going to happen.
Yeah.
People's going to die. Folk going to be sick. You're going to have, listen, it's going to happen.
Yes.
You going to lay down and die? No, you're not, because God ordains when you die.
Yes.
And apparently he ain't ordained for you to die because you're sitting here. I told my 74-year-old mother-in-law, I said, you laying around here. Dad been dead for a whole year. I empathize with you because I don't know how it feels to have a husband for 50 years and he leave you. I imagine it must be quite sad. I imagine it must be a struggle. But what I do know is that when he dies, some people die right after their husband because of the pain or whatever it is that they go through when their mate dies. But God left you here a whole year, which means he still got purpose for you.
Yes, Lord.
Right. Yes. Amen.
So I'm going to need you to cry yourself a river, build yourself a bridge, and get over it. Why did I say that? That's mean. No. It's not mean because she got gifts and talents and stuff that other people can use. She know how to teach arts and crafts. She got a master's degree from Michigan State when she was 50. You telling me you can't do nothing in your older age, you're only 74, and you laying here trying to die, and God said, no, I'm not going to let you.